age of kings back when it all began. We traveled through Arabia all the way to Yucatan. We shook ourselves so bold and brave, we doubted our eyes. We tried to visit towns and towers, but they weren't very nice. And though I wanted to hit again, my crossbow man died through regicide. My army is sin, this is the end of your king. Fight, we're not allied, no diplomacy win. Let your TC bell ring to the sound of my hand. I've met Aztecs and Byzantines, Celts, Britons and Burmese. Was terrified of Franks and Goths, Mongols and Japanese. But trust FC offensive man could save the day at last. My men-at-arms so scary fast, the snake would be impressed. Oh, I wanna do it again. My crossbow man died through regicide. My army is sin, this is the end of your king. Fight, we're not allied, no diplomacy win. Let your TC bell ring. There was a time when we shared common ground. Now team islands have divided us somehow. I remember how you sold your food for gold and built a stone wall around your town to keep me out. But guess who's in Imperial now? Died through regicide. My army is sin, this is the end of your king. Fight, we're not allied, no diplomacy win. Let your TC bell ring. Die through regicide. My army is sin, this is the end.
any better? Any better? Man's doxing himself. Yeah, too late for that. Slightly better. Did the shouting in the mic help? It helped. Good. It's literally on like max volume here. It's on max volume in my settings. What if I just turn the music off and everyone just turns their volume up really loud? Would that work? Is that just better now? Is that like normal? I'm gonna assume it's okay. No news is good news. Fine now. Alright, Zane. We getting the first time out of the stream. No. I might save the time. Just because you're the only one chatting right now, I don't want to seem like I'm a bully streamer, you know. But you're on thin ice. Alright. I was just about to do something. I can't remember what it was. Zane distracted me. Alien's the only one you're talking about? Yeah. I agree. Alright, so we have Civ drafts. I don't have anything for the... sorry, we have map draft. I don't have anything for the Civ draft. There it is. Alright, good. Humble literally just posted it as I said that. Okay, so they're picking right now. Alright, so these are the teams. We've got Humble's team versus Brod's team. Not Brod's team. What the hell? CharChar's team. So, tail of the tape. Okay, so these are 1v1 ratings. The slight deficit with Humble with the captain, but you know these are peak 1v1 ratings, so we don't really know where they're sitting at right now. On average, CharChar's players are slightly better as well, and the average with the captain is better. So, and they have a narrow rating spread, which means that like their team has a much lower difference between the highest and lowest level player. So CharChar, by all of this, seems to be the favorite, right? You can have a look here as well. CharChar is CharChar's. If you're more of a visual person, you want to see a big bar, something, right? CharChar's bar's here, Humble's bar's down here. All right. So Zane, you've got all that. You understand that? That's basically all I could be bothered to explain. But there are two teams. The maps we're playing, we're going to be first playing Ra, then we're decentering in Hideout. It's going to be fun. And these are the map picks. CharChar's team heavily favored Arabia, like Arabia style, which is Ra. And apparently Humble's team just doesn't care about that because they let like 4 of the best civs go for nothing. I don't know if I have enough time to fully analyze this draft, but so ETH was banned here. Is there any other Dravidians was banned here? Any other super S tiers for these maps? What's the other map again? Hideout. Any other standouts? I guess Bohemians could be good on Hideout. Celts or Koreans. Depends on how they want to play. Humans was banned by the players. Vikings was banned by the players. That could be really good on decentering. They don't want to go against Shoot and Tail Rush or Spanish. So there's a lot of like hideout and decentering based bans, and that left like all the Arabia civs like open, and yeah. So the Arabia civs got snapped up by CharChar. So these are two hidden parallels. So these two civs, these four civs here, these four picks could have been the same. So they went for the two best archers civs left, and they went Porta Malay, which is both of these could be a decentering focus, which was their pick. So they wanted to prioritize decentering. CharChar's prioritized the neutral map. So kind of interesting. This is a best of 3, so you do need to think about how to win that neutral map really, because if the two teams have prepared strategies for their home maps, the neutral map will decide the set. So yeah. Please put the data into ChatGPT and ask it to explain it to me. All right. Let me just do that on the side. Okay. Here is a page. I want you to tell me who is going to win a set between Sir Humble and CharChar's team. I'll let that cook. All right, so the set's due to start in a minute's time. So we might be load into the game, eh? Let's do that. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Yeah. Zane, we need to decide when and where we pull out the... Wait, hold on. Just get that up. When we pull out the Jeremus caster logo. So maybe we hide that for now, and maybe in the decentering game when things start to get a little bit stale, maybe, you know, there's a lot of Jeremus needs to pop a ones. Yeah. Wait, what the hell? Damn. Actually, wait, hold on. I've got to make sure I'm not full on doxing myself here. There we go. Have a look at this. Dude, we're all cooked, by the way. Look at this. Short answer, CharChar's team. Why? In AusDraft Div 2 opening results, CharChar swept their first best of 3, 2-0, while Humble's team needed 3 games to close their 2-1 early from that early form. To close, there's 2-1 early form that slightly favors CharChar's side in a head-to-head set. I did not give it these results, by the way. It maybe looked at the link. It found the Wikipedia link. This is just a link to this, which I guess has these links here. But there's no Wikipedia link in here. So it's searched the internet to find the Wikipedia results. It's found them. That's insane. It's actually insane. It is actually insane. All right. I mean, I would probably favor CharChar's team here as well. Maybe we can have a look at... Oh, this is not the one I'm thinking. I need the draft day. Is this going to be helpful? This is not going to be helpful. But yeah, so CharChar's team 2-0'd. Who'd they play? Did they play again? Match results. TDI's team, but I think they were missing a player or something. And Humble's team got they 2-1 Brod's team. It's obviously like considered to be one of the weaker teams in the comp. But in the game that they lost, Humble didn't even play. Like they literally just got rid of the captain. Just chose not to play for some reason, because he doesn't like arena or whatever. So they didn't have their best player. Kind of understandable, right? You would think that would make sense. And they honestly could have so easily won that game. They just had some strategy decisions that didn't quite go their way. So, but yeah, they got a lot to show, I think. The Descendering pick is interesting. This is going to be very, very interesting. Like, this is a sort of map where if you know what you want to, if you know what you need to do, you can just so far outweigh another team that doesn't know what they're doing or hasn't practiced the map before. So it'll be interesting. All right. Let's see if they're in the lobby. Doesn't look like they are yet. Hopefully they got spec available. Is there any spiciness going on here? The Sarah's an early pick. Hey Vinci, how you doing? Sarah's an early pick. It's kind of interesting. Wonder if that's a hideout pick. I mean, I don't know if Gary messaged me asking if you want to co-stream. And I messaged him back, but he didn't reply. So I'm not sure if he wants to co-stream still. Otherwise, I might stream both sets, but I understand people probably are going to know what the results will be. All right, are we in the game? We might be in the game. Is this got to be speccable, right? Surely they haven't. I don't know why I can't click on it. Bro, this is in a 1v1 zone? Alright. New goal to the stream. Did I not click it? What happened? Bulgarian's mirror. Oh yeah, this we did this. Don't look. Don't look at our strats. Don't look at our strats. Thank goodness. We can't let Zane know that we picked Franks on Arabia. I mean, I don't know what's happening here. I don't know if I can... Hold on a second. This guy just get housed in 5 pop? What just happened? This guy got housed in 5 pop? What happened? Did I look at that correctly? No. No, it's fine. Never mind. Oh, okay. No, they've started now. Alright. Unlucky B money. You don't get the expert analysis. Alright, let's get into it. Let's get into it. I'm actually interested in in what happens in the other set as well. So if no one casts the other set, I'll definitely cast it. Let me get a spec delay here. Oh no, I gotta do this. Be right in. Oh good, we don't not missing anything. Because the braids team is my number one pick, so I'm kind of like invested into seeing what's going on there. Spectate. Dude, you got to wait for the game to start, you numpty. Do you not know? Don't pretend you know how catch rage works, Sam. You would cast this whole set in the main game. Alright. Let's have a look here. We have CharChar, Matthew, Jeremy, and Tricky Mickey. They're actually saving Britons here. That's interesting. So they had Britons. Instead of throwing it on this map, they do have their other top 4 picks, right, with the Incas as CharChar. So that's where they are. This is actually the first time I've seen this map laid out like this. I've normally seen it like run top to bottom for both sides. So that's interesting. Don't know what that changes. Maybe the walling gets a little bit easier because you're walling straight. I don't know. We'll see. Echo. So Echo is the lowest player on Humble's team. I don't know who he's replacing. Maybe I could have a look at that in a second. Logan is his pocket, and we got Farmer Yo, and then HumblePie. Sibs. I'd probably like in terms of pick. Hold on. All right, we're fine. In terms of picks, I think CharChar's team is using their stronger picks, but there's some strong civs here. I mean, this could go in terms of civs. I think they're pretty even. We've got a stolen boar here from Humble. Very nice. It looks like he's going to get that in nicely. Yeah, he'll be fine there. So that'll be interesting. Interesting to see how Tricky Mickey will respond to that. Is that a ball run back? No. He sent it out and then decided not to take it. Oh, it's CharChar. So we'll see a lot of back lumber camps here. These will probably need to be walled in at some point, just because we've had a lot of games where armies have gotten into the back lines. Is super vulnerable for running around, so people lose lots of the bills on these wood lines. This map's kind of interesting. Like these terrains are pretty difficult to wall. Teams have been like walling, through like in front of these trees here. But I don't know how this gold's. I'm pretty sure this is not wallable. So this gold, I guess you could use the gold as a wall. That might be tricky. Teams have been using different approaches for these sorts of games. Some have been going really aggressive. Some have been doing fast castle drop. Some have been doing drushes. But it looks like both these teams are going to be going just Arabia style. That's a lot on wood there. It's a lot on wood. Let's see if we can have a look at the resources. I mean, I don't know. I would like to see like idle times and stuff like that as well. No egregious idle times as of yet. See if we're going to be getting any sweaty builds. Everyone's doing alright right now. Bit of a late second ball there from Tricky Mickey. He might have some problems. He might have some issues clicking up. Maybe he's got 73. He needs a lot more food. He might be going 20 pop. I don't see any barracks. I don't see anything fishy going on. Got our first people up. Logan Josh, 18 pop as Lith. Very easy civ to do 18 pop with. Might be interesting. Just see how his scout production goes. But we have four players all up, only 2 for Humble's team. It's going to be interesting. Trying to get the chicken. I would probably just fight this if I was Tricky Mickey. They ran away though, so I guess fair enough. Heal the chicken. Will he heal the chicken? We should have done predictions actually. It's too late now. I'm not really sure, like, I don't know if it is too late. Because I don't know if anyone would be happy to bet anything on who's going to win this game right now based on what they've seen so far. Are we all going to have 4 players in... We're going to have 4 players in Feudal first for CharChar, so that's nice, I suppose. Maybe we can do a quick little something. If only I had paid mods like Zane. Start a prediction. Yes. Who win? Char. Humb. Yes! Got ourselves a follow. We got 30 seconds. We got 30 seconds to predict the prediction. 30 seconds. 30 seconds starting now. 30 seconds starting now. Fudge. Thank you for the follow. If that indeed is your real name. Alright. Double range archers. Range is a bit slow for CharChar. 1 range going down from Echo. Will he get the 2nd range down? He does not have enough wood for that. He's spending all his wood on walls. That's a little tricky. We have Humble, double range, producing. Logan, scout numbers. He's already produced 1. Got another one working, 40% out of time. That's not fantastic. 2 scouts already out for Jeremy Vogster. Here's Frank's. It's just like free scouts for him. So the army counts are looking a little choked up for Humble. Looks like they are going to be walling just fine here. So maybe their lack of numbers, 2nd range now, a bit late. Maybe their lack of numbers will, you know, be, whoa. Oh, Saracens, okay. Maybe the Wolves will make up for their lack of numbers is what I'm trying to say. That's a very early marker from Humble. Zane is laughing his face off right now. That's crazy, Zane. Very passive with our army numbers. I guess he knows that the stone walls. Alright. Seems like both teams are going for the let's not die approach very quickly. So look, I don't mind it, I suppose. We're moving out, fletching is in. That's nice. Armor's coming in from Matthew here. What absolute giga Chad. Clicked armor. It has armor just after 13 minutes. What an absolute giga Chad. That's crazy. Very nice. It's good timing. But yeah, these are going to mean that the these mega scouts +1/+1, they're just going to decimate any army they come across. But pre-planned, some might say. There's no damage to be found. What can they do? They can bang on this, I suppose. The archer numbers are actually fairly even. CharChar does have fletching. So they're just going to bang into walls there. This side, this looks a little bit more entertaining. Army numbers a little bit in the favour of Humble. This is the captain we're talking, Captain Humble himself. It's fletching versus fletching. No armor versus no armor, I don't think. Yeah, we've got no armor coming in either. So this is fairly even. The reinforcements are coming in from Tricky Mickey. Here's mines, so they are cheaper, obviously. A bit easier to mass. Let's have a look at the micros. Humble's getting dumpstered. Humble's getting dumpstered. Oh my goodness. We're dancing. We're dancing with the scouts. We're dancing. Oh boy. We're doing nothing. Do some work. Humble's managed to weave himself out of that absolute mess that he got himself in, but it's still not looking good. Scouts are going to get cleaned up here. Archer numbers are whittling down. Nice dodge. Reinforcements coming in for both players. Scouts are dancing. Nice little feed. It's all happening. Look at them. Oh, 2 at once. HumblePie. What the heck? HumblePie. All right, we're taking it back. Look at this. Oh, oh. Boosh. That's a stop micro right there. That's that stop micro. All right, come back to here. What was this actually? Was this a gate? I think this was a gate. All right, it was a gate. That's good. So we're in. These are some dangerous scouts. This is the gold, by the way. This is the main gold. There is a gold back here. He chose to take the front one. He regrets that now. Villagers are dead. How many vills have we lost now? We've lost 3 vills for the shoe. That's not great. He's not on gold at all. This is really bad. These walls are great. Unfortunately, he didn't take this gold. Is he going to lose more? There is actually very little for these scouts to do unless they want to run through. They could probably get on like buildings if they wanted to, but these are +1/+1 Magyar scouts. It's a lot of them, not doing very much. Humble numbers are low, so he hasn't been able to capitalize on his loss. But right now, we only have 3 vills lost in the entire game, but there is a 11 vill lead. So the macro behind this has been a little bit dicey. We do have 4 minutes and 30 seconds idle time for Echo, so that's not great. But this could be really bad. I mean, they're so choked here, though. There's not really anything they can do unless they want to run through, which they can't really do that. Although, don't tell anyone, there's only 2 vills underneath this TC, so maybe they probably could. He's taking the gold that he should have taken at the start. There's more archers coming from CharChar. It's actually a big army now. This is actually quite scary. Ooh, Humble's made their way. This area that I said was hard to wall is proven to be so. And they've made their way to Vogster's gold. So this is their own pocket, even though it looks like it's in Matthew's base. This is Vogster's gold because we've got the 2 main golds right next to each other. This is a funny quirk of this map. The armies are backing off here. They're looking to chase down this little invasion force. See how that goes. Just backing up here. Alright. Market going down with CharChar, probably looking to buy their way up. There is a tower going down as well, so I'm not sure what they're going to be buying with. Floating a bit of gold. We've got like 15 on gold as well, so maybe just using the excess gold to buy off, but not the most efficient way to click up these days. The army numbers are looking fairly even in total, but there's a lot of army in this little corner here for Team CharChar. This army is sitting at home for Echo. Knights are out and about, no bloodlines at this stage. Bloodlines just came in for Matthew. He's fully upped scouts. We've also got 3 people to Castle Age. Hey, Dana. Probably doing that set next if no one streams it. So I don't know if someone else is streaming it. If they are, they're welcome to. But if no one does, I might stream it next. Big fight going on here. There's a big dearth in upgrades. We're also fighting like just before we're getting up as well. We have 3 players click up. So at the moment, Echo's starting to fall a little bit behind. Not clicked. Doesn't even look close to clicking. So there's going to be a big power imbalance on the right-hand side for Humble's team. So we'll see how that pays off with this timing. Light cav in right away for these 7 light cav. So it's not something that I would do for 7 light cav, but it has a good payoff. It is a fairly cheap upgrade. They have such a nice setup here. I feel like they almost need some forward siege right now. It's such a tight little area to fight in. There's not a lot of damage that these light cav can do unless army starts to move out. But they are totaling up quite nicely. Humble looking to reinforce those walls. He's chilling at home waiting for his upgrades. That's a nice little catch there from Logan. Good garrison in the tower to make it more effective. Doesn't really matter. He's cornered a few archers there. And we'll clean those up nicely. He's got +2 on the way. Knights in. So it's a bit of an interesting game. This is a bit of a problem though. These are going to be crossbow very shortly. In 15 seconds, CharChar will be up. And they're in. The walls have failed. The walls have failed. These light cover are going to pay off. Nice little choke point though to run in. If we can clean up these light cab before Logan's going for the archers though. Probably smart seeing as CharChar just got the castle. If we can somehow block them off. Chased away by the knights though. Echo's microing away from these light cav. Very nice. Taking a few losses there though. With these crossbow, this is very dangerous. So this can be absolutely devastating for both these ecos. There's so much eco tied up in this little area here. Both their wood lines, the golds, the farms. These crossbow can do devastating work. Logan doesn't have a ton of resources to replenish this army to, you know, maybe push this away by himself. Echo has just clicked. Not sure if that will be in time to make a difference here. There is a nice little church though, Jordan Church from Farmio. And he's probably getting called over here to help out. Yeah, he does have all the upgrades required. He's getting some nice damage in there. I have completely missed this. I have completely missed this in the corner with everything going on. This is a round-the-clock rainbow situation going on here. Humble is absolutely devastating this economy. We've lost 16 villages on the side of Tricky Mickey. So the vill counts are actually somewhat equalized even after all those raids, but this army needs to be cleaned up. I need a split screen right here. Joosh. Ugh. We need a click between... these knights will probably clean this up. Yeah. But, I don't know. Maybe just go for the vills. Get the vills. Like, he's not going to be able to kill very much here. I mean, it all depends on the Mickey Micro, actually. These crossbow are... He's got ballistics, so it will be more effective, actually. Humble is dominating there. This is a big fight. There's not enough army here. There is not enough army... Wait, what? What is happening? Why is CharChar purple? I don't remember doing that. Alright, I was very confused there for a second. Is there enough army here to clean this up? These crossbow are making an absolute massive difference. These are just archers. Crossbow in the way, no bodkin. I think it'll be enough in the end, with more reinforcements coming in. Need to get a good surround. That's actually going to be really tight. This army was cleaned up. And really, maybe like an equal trade, all things considered. Maybe an equal trade. Certainly in the vill counts in terms of deaths is more in the favour of Humble. Probably making up for all this idle TC time that they've had. But the vill count is somewhat equalised. The problem right now for the Humble team is this massive army deficit that they have right now. And it's mainly looking in the archer department. Only 9 archers. He does have 4 rangers for Humble. But we got 31 for Tricky Mickey, 20 still for CharChar even after that cleanup. So it could mean for a little bit of a difficult time in the next 3 minutes or so as these armies keep pushing forward, looking for that damage. Knight numbers are somewhat equal here. Although Matthew has got 18 out somewhere. But it only has 13 here. So just trying to keep these guys out. Scores are still looking really tight. Eco is very, very tight as well. This is an interesting game. Both teams just full on Arabia sending it into the void right now. Is anyone prepping a forward castle or anything? We got Humble probably... That will probably be a defensive castle in the end. But he is on stone. He's really the only one. Big fight. We've got a bit of a jump going on here. CharChar microing down the archers. It's very nice. Logan garrisoning in, trying to whittle those knight numbers down. But the army's just too much. The army's too much. The knight numbers are way too much. The crossbow are dead. And this is looking very, very tricky for Humble's side here. Logan and Echo... finding it tough here to match the army numbers. There are 3 TC for Logan, so that might explain some of the knight deficit. We need to garrison that TC at some point. This is more eco damage. Eco numbers did equalize, now starting to pull in the favor of CharChar's team right now due to that damage. Farmio having to come around and help out again, and that is some poor timing because Humble's about to get jumped. That's really, really bad timing. I mean, it's necessary; it had to happen, but it's unfortunate timing. But this is actually looking good. The crossbow having to dive underneath TC. These knight numbers are getting whittled down, and if we can clean up the knights, maybe we get somewhat of a fair fight on this crossbow. Probably needs to keep pulling him back. He's in the range of the crossbow. He's just fought very inefficiently there, Humble. Maybe could have made it a little bit better of that situation. The cleanup did happen though. Cleanup has happened here. But the eco damage, you're starting to see like 40 to 50 Vils ahead. I think Echo's just dead now. Yeah, he's not looking pretty. He's on 15 Vils. He's trying to spam his units, but he's had basically what he could put in his TC. I think that's probably what he got out with in the end. And this is still the CharChar's team inside the base, not actually in the end being cleaned up. There's some idle knights that could maybe help out, but it's pretty difficult, I think, situation for Humbles to get in on. We could see like resource collected. Wish I could see like total for the team, but you can kind of see that probably Echo, Logan, that difficulties with their eco maybe standing out there. But Humble's going to start. Yeah, and they just call the GG. They just call the GG. Alright. Very, very difficult situation. That's really well played for CharChar's team. Just full Arabia Send. The thing is, I suppose... Let's see. Where are we? That's not it. That's it. Jeremy Vogel resigned, yeah. That's actually funny. That's funny. Alright. So, let's get this a little bit wider. So, they didn't use Britons, they used Mines, they used Franks. Did they use Franks? Yeah, they did. And they used Magyars, and the last one, Inca. So, Inca further down a little bit. Here, we've used Shu. Really interesting situation giving Shu to like the weakest player by far. Not sure I'm a fan of that. They use Sarah, they use Georgians, and they use Lith. I guess so in the end they didn't really prioritize, like they didn't have Ra too low down on the prioritization. I thought they had it a bit lower down initially with these two picks, but their first standard picks were their 4 Ra civs. And they... I don't know. There's no way to indicate which team won this set, but this map. So CharChar take game 1. Best of 5. It's not a best of 5. Let me just change that. No. What do you got? What do you want here? Settings. Yeah, just a big eco, and I reckon the KDs be heavily in the favor of KDs and Army High, just so heavily in the favor of the CharChar team. See here, like we've got 2 TC or 1 TC play by all these guys, which actually just means that they can spend more resources on production buildings in getting army out, as opposed to like a TC, another TC, and getting more Vils out. And we got 3 TC by both the pockets, 3 TC by this, and I think that probably showed in some of like the army flanks. They weren't able to make up the deficit in time for the echo damage. So maybe if like they maintained even for like another 5 minutes, they might have their ecos might have been able to take over, but they just took too much damage from the army pressure. I don't think 3 TC is the way to go on this map for any position. You need more army, you need production buildings. You need to make sure you don't die. Then secure the game with castles or something. It's kind of interesting. Alright. So we have Dissentering next. So Power Bug is in. And Echo is so... What's this Echo situation? Hold on, let me have a look here. Where the team's at? So Cat on Nipples. Yeah, right. I was wondering. So what, is Nipples just not available? So they're playing this whole set with Echo, is that what I'm understanding? Tricky Mickey's here. Hello. So Power Bug is in. So I guess technically we had like 5th player versus 5th player in that game as well. So like no team was necessarily massively disadvantaged by their roster in theory. But Powerbug will be coming in for CharChar's team to replace Tricky, which means that Humble's team will have a roster disadvantage theoretically, just from pick perspective. Kind of interesting. All right. So Dissentering, this is a nomad type start. And so it's been so long since I played this map, I don't know exactly the best way to go about it, but I think sometimes people like to build the TC on like the islands. I think most like to transport it off and build the dock in the middle. I think if I was playing it, I would transport it off every time. Oh, okay, yeah, right. No, this was different than I thought. For some reason I thought these were all individual islands. Yeah, okay, no, I remember this now. This is interesting. This is very, very interesting. Is this... Why does it look so different? Why does it look like the island version? Is this right? It looks right. Bro, this is crazy. What the heck is AI? Oh my goodness. So obviously no treaty is built into this map. They are individual. It's the wrong map size. Of course, it's the 2-player size. Excellent. Yes, that would make sense. Thank you. That would make sense. I mean, that map would have been interesting to see how that would have played out. Very interesting. Alright, yeah, this is what I remember. So, from what I can recall, some players like to dock, like if you want to play fast water, some players like to dock here, take advantage of the resources, others want to transport, but I think it's just safer, like looking at these resources, I think it's just safer to TC here and take what you can, and then in Castle Age move off. You have enough resources here, I think, with the fish. Woodline's obviously very scarce. Yeah. So, dock and lumber camp, just get up, play water, transport off. It's very, very interesting. Interesting map. Alright. Let's see if we're in. We are in. There's probably a Spectre on still. See if we can get them into it. 2 minutes gone. They should be in the game pretty much. All right, we're in. We're right in. There it is. All right. So, okay, we've got a mixture. We have the 2 flanks have transported off here. And I guess that, yeah, there's still a TC spot. There's a couple of TC spots here, so that wasn't the issue. They've gone their plan. 2 flanks TC off, maybe fast castle water, and the others have docked on, and these 4 teams have just done the dock at home. So this will be interesting. I wonder how they want to play this out. I think both approaches can work. I think you can really dominate a team. 4 could play feudal water, and you could just absolutely smash a team very, very quickly on this map. Or you could have a couple do fast castle, and do fires or galleys from these positions here. So it's kind of interesting. I'm interested to see how they want to play it out. Docks are super slow, though. I suppose is probably one issue from Jeremy. That should have been. He should have built that here. I think. It's hard though, because if you're taking extra time to do it here, the only thing you should be doing is fast castle. But if they scout this is like some of the shortest rust distance. So yeah, okay, be interesting. How's game 1? Yeah, it was pretty interesting. It was very much just like Spam Army. A couple of good moments. But yeah, your team played pretty well. Good night of Ville here from CharChar. Alright, so do we have a Civ advantage in a particular way? Slabs. Okay. Slabs, that speaks to land to me. Woo. That's a good water Civ. They get water. They get food per dock that they build, so that's handy. Docks don't count as military buildings, right? For the slab bonus, no, that doesn't count. That's a Dravidian bonus. Armenian, obviously, really strong water Civ, probably one of the strongest. Mule carts would be really handy on this map as well, as they especially as they move through this map with all these different resources around. But they just get such good wood eco, and their galleys are strong as well. Malian, obviously very nice, cheaper wood on all the buildings. Berbers, this is a land Civ, I feel. They've picked that for. Farmio, Portuguese, cheaper ships, very nice. Malay, really fast uptime. Their fish traps are nice, I suppose, but I don't think we're going to be seeing that. But the uptime is probably the key thing for the Malay, like the extra reveals, really can be really helpful in a water game. What's that? What the heck? Why can't I think of this Civ? The Ratha Civ, Bengalis. That's it. Bengalis, they get HP regen on their boat, so it's nice as well. Sheep. So we're just seeing them build up. Let's see if we can have a look at up times. Logan's on 19 bills. Hold on, what is happening here? Echo's struggling. Okay, so that's why it's a bit behind. I was just looking at the bill counts here. We're behind. Logan's just gone beast mode on the fish. Yeah, it's been scouted out by. Oh no, that's his teammate and mine. He's just bringing sheep to his dock. Are we seeing any click ups? Doesn't look like it. Maybe 20 pop click ups, but there's no plan here from Powerbug. Pretty hard to click up at a good time on this map, but he really should be, if he wants to galley rush, be clicking up very soon. These are your last 4 picks? Yeah. I mean, your sibs are fine. Your sibs are totally fine for this map. There's probably a lot of water sibs out there. Surprised no one went for the Vikings. Oh no, Vikings are banned, never mind. Yeah. Yeah, there were some good bands, but yeah. Alright, so what do we got here? We got a 19 pop Vil-wise, or like a 18 Vil click up. We got a 20 Vil click up. The idle time for Matthew, yeah, is cutting it a little bit. Logan, 20 pop time in terms of like standard click up. So 19 Vils, but his uptime is going to just skyrocket him to feudal. He's actually going to struggle. He's probably got too much on food at this point. He goes to mining camp now, but he's going to struggle to afford stuff. He might get a couple of boats out before he needs more on wood. So Logan first to feudal. Jeremy looks like he's fast castling. Milled the shorefish. He's yet to click up. So it looks like we'll see a fast castle. CharChar, yeah, that's feudal on land. Interesting. So these humble Vils could be sweating right now. I wonder if he'll think about walling these in. It's a nice play to transport for wood, because wood over here is lacking. It probably has delayed his uptime a little bit by doing that, but he might be punished. He might be punished. We'll see when CharChar gets up. We have the first galleys out. How's the scouting? They know where they all are, so that's pretty good. Yeah, the scouting's been pretty good. So transport scouting, been quite nice. See if Logan can take advantage of this map time, this uptime. Bit of prodding and running away. 3 docks here from Humble. Humble is sending the boys. Sending the boys. We have 2 players playing water to 3 playing water to 4. 3. They're all playing water. So Logan's team, Humble's team has gone for the water approach. Scouts out from CharChar with the Vogster going fast castle. So they are going to lose all their fish, as far as I could tell. They could get some return damage, as they're doubling Humble right now. But Humble's they're gonna clean up, as far as I could tell. They're gonna clean up. Humble's already running most of his fish away. He's down to 3 fish. I'm not sure how many he had to begin with. He's lost 2. He's lost 2 and he's going to lose a couple more. But killing fish this side as well. So we're trading the fish numbers. Logan got a glimpse of the fishing ships there. He's leaving them alone. Trying to fight. Nice fletching timing from Logan. Nice fletching timing from Farmio as well. Really important these galley battles to get fletching fairly quickly. But I'm just imagining the numbers here should just be overwhelming at some point. The numbers, the military numbers are even, but we've got land army coming across the map from CharChar, so it's probably not doesn't look as even as it is. But I actually feel like they've done pretty well on water, considering it's 2v4 essentially. They've done pretty well. Chased away here. These are some dead fish, I believe. That's going to hurt Vogster. He is up to castle. He's getting horse collar, probing for the farm transition after that. Transport ship. CharChar's in. Nice walls. Humble. Hey. And towers as well. No, not having any of this, doesn't want any risks. That's going to severely lame his lumber camp moving forward, but better than losing the Vills, I suppose. Let's have a look at the fish numbers. None for Matthew. We've got 2 still standing right here. That's 1 down, so we're down to 1 here. 2 for the Volkstar. They're dying. So we're soon going to have no fish. To 5, to 5, to 3, to 7. Eco numbers are off the chain for Sir HumblePie right now. They've come in with a strat. They've come in with a strat, and it's working out for them so far. I guess... we got Gebettos. We got Gebettos in AusDraft 4. Insane. This is nasty, though. This is really nasty. I'm not sure this is what you want to be doing, Echo. With a spear coming out, spear can help a little bit. We just got a bit of a speed up. I don't think that speed up is indicative of a GG. It's just a casual speed up. CharChar dancing around the spearman there. Another spearman coming out. I think Echo's going to be alright with the spearman and his tendency to fight off army with Vills. So that'll be good. These are starting to look oppressive now, but we're doing the right thing, Farmio. We're getting up. The difficulty thing here is going to be the transition from feudal to castle, because if they don't have a lot of land control, these landing parties, maybe some of these knights, maybe some of these Gebettos, be running around here. These Gebettos, imagine if they found this right now. Logan not up. Not looking like he's close unless he wants to mark it soon. These Gebettos. He's sending more. Oh my goodness. Keep an eye on these blue dots. We'll look elsewhere. Just keep an eye on these blue dots because they're going to get there very shortly. I want to see any more. I don't want to see any more water. I don't want to see any more water from Logan's team. Priority now is to not die on the mainland. We've done the water. We've got it. You can get galley, that's fine. You can get on the shorelines, that's fine. We don't need to make any more ships. Fishing ships is what we need. He does not see this. He does not see this. Has anything egregious happened on land while I haven't been watching? Most of these Vil kills are from fish. But we have... all these guys have landed now. So there are 20 eco units behind. This fish is still incredible to fish out. And it will be for a long time. So they will have Humble's team will have a big advantage. It's just about if they can survive this transition. They found it. He has found the smorgasbord of villages. Here's Logan Josh. This is actually so crude. Like, Logan needs to... he can actually bring galleys across. He could bring galleys. But these Gebettos hit so hard. They're a melee unit that is from range, so they grip him up. Oh no. Is he going to start the transport? They probably can't range. Oh, it's so close to being ranged. Oh my goodness, that would have been something. That would have been something. Oh, this is so nasty. This is so... I don't know if this has been communicated, but like, you should not be having a lumber camp out here not being walled. You need to say, look boys, they've got a scout army running around walling your lumber camps. This is just basic team communication. Thamio making the best of it though. Damn, just these 3 scouts alone have killed 5 Vils. Thamio, 6 Vils down. Nice. Wait, oh, these are Matthew's galleys. Matthew still has his galleys. He's got 11 galleys still. They're all here. CharChar going with siege. Knights now. This is a dying on water, dying on land situation here. Logan's up. He does not have stone for a car. Oh, he does have stone. Doesn't have wood for a DC. Oh, this is brutal. This is absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. Logan is dead. On land. On this land, anyway. Yeah. So the 4 water... the 4 water, I don't think is working out. Oh, he's castling? Oh boy. Oh boy. Did he buy that? He bought it. He bought it. This is, I mean, this will keep him alive. He is Malay, so the Karambits aren't going to do much for him. They're cleaning up nice. Oh, they've got a TC delete here. I did not see this. There's too much happening in this game. Powerbug deleted his TC in Feudal and has moved all his vehicles across. That's going to put him behind, but at the moment it doesn't matter. That's one of the reasons why I didn't notice it is that it doesn't really matter too much because the eco advantage has been, the deficit has been shrunk because of how much work CharChar is doing on land. 16 vills. I honestly thought it'd be more than this. 16 vills killed for CharChar on land. They really need to maximize fish now. They have the safe water. There's no way they can lose anything. I mean, these galleys are how are these galleys still alive? Matthew's done a really good job, honestly. Because like these 11 galleys, they can kill all these fish like in 2 seconds. They need to be chasing those galleys because your advantage is that you get to keep your fish. If they die, then you lose your advantage. That's crazy TC farming, absolutely crazy TC. I guess like it's just about just getting up protection when you can, where you can. I mean, these Karambits can still do work if the Gebettos aren't around. There's a nice little cleanup they can do here. Not sure if you'll see that. Now we're transitioning to a land game. Humble's team has got a lot more army, but most of it's tied up in water. All 4 players have got a fairly substantial water army. These galleys, man, they could be doing so much right now. They could be doing so much. Oh, there's a failed castle attempt from Farmer Yo. War wagons would be nice, honestly, if we could get them out. Oh, this castle attempt from Humble trying to save himself from this army. Monk there's going to help out. Echoes with the archers. He's got a couple of knights, a couple of archers. They're defending this back. This castle, maybe along with a stone wall, can stem the flight. Maybe they can help the other side. Oh! Foundation on foundation. Will he bring the Gebettos in time? This amount of Gebettos could definitely stop this castle. It could probably still stop it. Is he going to send more vills? Oh my goodness. This is actually really tight. No, it's too late now. Just a little bit inefficient with the micro. Like, look how fast they kill the vills. If he sent... I mean, it's still tight. No, he'll get it up. He'll get it up. But if he sent right away, I don't know if that goes up. Karambit's been doing some work, looking to secure... Okay, they're fairly secure on land now. They're fairly secure on lands. The galleys are still running around. They've killed 34! They've killed 30 ships. Last time I looked, they had like 11 kills. He's done the work that I said that he would. Where did he get those kills? We're going back. We're going back. Oh my goodness! I am so glad I went back. Oh my goodness. You don't know. Matthew has no idea what he just did. You just transport ship with a flag. 13 kills. Boom. 30. That is crazy. That is crazy. You bet your ass this is an ad for Capture Age Pro. Look, these moments you'll miss. I was saying it. Look, you need to kill these galleys. Nothing is safe with these galleys around. Look, more fish. Matthew MVP. Matthew MVP. To this moment right here. I mean, look. You could say it's down to Farmer Yo. Like, just you've already got it there. Why don't you just send it the rest of the way? But he's getting castle drop versus castle drop. This is like as intense as Age of Empires can get right here. The castle's got to go up. Spam clicking. No one's cleaning up the army. We've got boats here doing nothing. Boats here doing nothing. Boats here doing nothing. Ships here doing nothing. Here. No one's just caring about these 11 galleys that are just running around, literally almost winning the game for them, or at least putting them in a very good spot. Castle in between this space now. Alright, just give me a sec. Sorry. Let me get a drink. Alright. Not sure I like this castle. I mean, it's a nice little something to push from, I suppose. But he's put himself in like a 2v1 situation just from doing this. It'll mean that reinforcements can't really be passed along. It's an interesting problem. But Humble and Echo have done a really good job of holding back CharChar, I think. Really good job. Bro, we're still getting kills, man. We're still getting kills with these galleys that no one wants to clean up. Farmio is dead, yo. He's got 28 bills. He would have 48 if it wasn't for these ships. Someone please clean them up. Please. 4 TC for Matthew. What an absolute giga chad. Look, I'm saying it now. He's going to win an award. He's going to win something, right? Someone note down. Someone tell Liam. He's getting an award. Another castle. These are some... Ooh. We got some yarn swordsmen out and about. Gebettos looking to snipe off some vills. Look, even these 3 Gebettos can do some work. Dead vill. Dead vill. But the castle goes up. Gebettos are nice as long as they're not fighting any units. I'm not sure there's a unit I would like more to have in someone's eco, like, you know, with no fortifications around, than a Gebetto. I mean, there's probably, you know, Capacho or whatever, but Gebettos are up there. Are we gonna see murder holes? The Vogster is up though. The Vogster is up. The Vogster is looking very threatening on this side. CharChar has killed themselves essentially just with the enthusiasm of getting damage. So they're not up, like they're comparable to the rest of the players. The Vogster, on the other hand, he's in a position where he could 2v1, particularly because this castle's going to go down. This castle's going to go down to oh, is murder holes in? I think we got murder holes, did we? Yeah, we got murder holes. Honestly, those Gebettos going down is probably the most handy thing. He could probably clean this up with just these karambits now. Pretty handy. Alright, castle's going to live, but he's up. And what's being made? Trebs. Castle here from Matthew. That's actually a really tricky, handy castle. It's away from the waterline. It secures a bunch of resources. Gives them a base to push off. Matthew's the goat. Alright, never mind. Matthew's the goats. Fish numbers. I wish they took advantage of fish a little bit more. There's still a lot of fish to be had. They got full water control. They probably could have used that a little bit more. But right now, they have such a massive eco disadvantage. Big army. Again, most of the army's tied up in water. It's going to be useless. They have no one imp. Humble's team's got no one imp. They got really no one even looking to go imp, as far as I could tell. But Echo does have 1,500 wood. Humble's about to click. Boom. There he goes. Boom. There he goes. Boom. He's going to click. There he is. But we've got a player in imp. Another player going imp. 2 players booming for their lives. It's looking really tricky for Humble's team right now. I don't think there's any way to snipe these trebs. We could try with the karambits. More karambits are being made. But there's some squishy boys. There's some squishy boys. Tricky Mickey coming in with a sauce. It's not Matthew today, it's Mathiam. Okay, I got it. Thought you were doing some tricky private school Latin on me, Sage. Just for me, though, I understand that reference. Are we going to dive the trebs? I guess they just ran away. Cavalier. Yeah, this is really, really difficult. It'd be nice to finish that wall, I'm not going to lie. It'd be nice to finish that wall. But This is such an easy 2v1 for the Volkster right now. It doesn't like Powerbug has done his job. You know what, Zane? For you. Put him right there in the corner. Oh, maybe a bit higher. Let's go. Same with the prime sub. We're diving the traps. Will we get both traps? I think we will. Oh, damn, they're taking them. Yeah, we will get them. We'll get them both. But, damn, we had to sell our soul for that. Oh, no! Oh, we got it. Holy moly. Alright, can Humble 2v1 like Volkster is going to be able to 2v1 these guys right now? I don't think so. I think the ecos are too strong. Like, the eco numbers are crazy right now. The eco numbers are absolutely insane. Just pure booms. Pure booms. And we didn't take advantage of our fish. Raids coming in. I actually don't think at this point there's a win con for Logan's team. I don't think there's a win con, unfortunately. Third castle in this area going up. We have a Berbers player trying to play Camel Arch, I assume, but only has one castle. Echoes trying to burn their way out of this. These will be cleaned up. The score switch is happening. The score's been lying this whole time. It's difficult with water maps sometimes because all this useless army that didn't achieve, well, it achieved its purpose and it's just chilling. It's just chilling now. That's inflating Humble's score so much. Like, this eco is so far behind. So far behind. I mean, they could play it out. They could play it out. No one likes to show off. Zane, you weren't here, dude. I don't know where you were, but let me tell you, we had the moment of moments earlier. You need to start prepping your award show speech. Humble, raiding in the back here. That third castle went down. We've got a third castle going up now in this area. I guess their hope is to try and... Blue player, thanks for the follow. Clipped it and put it in the channel. Dude, Finchy, do you want to be my full-time editor and producer? You know, you could clip my clips and then like post it to Twitter and stuff. I'll pay you a share of the channel's revenue. Logan getting absolutely cleaned up here. I think he's got Vils out. I did see him transport some Vils, but where did he send them? Oh, he's back here. So, I mean, his hope will be that the turtling will be enough that the eco advantage will somehow equalize. But this is actually such a devastating combo. If we can get in, that is. The comp bomb. Oh, there's a hole there. Oh, it's getting blocked. There's this one camel archer that's like, you shall not pass. There's that one camel archer. Gandalf. Gandalf! Oh, nearly the shot of dreams as well. This was over when ChatGPT called it. Oh, dude. ChatGPT was right all along. You know what? My metrics worked as well. Can we wall this one, not this one? Nah, we walled this one. I guess this is blocked anyway, so it's fine. Well done, Humble. Trying to boom my way out of it. How long can Farmio withstand the might of the Volkster? Is it long enough? Is it long enough? Right now, Logan's the only one that's not imp. He's trying to reboom. He might get there. Be cool to see him reboom in water as well. I don't think we're going to see that though, are we? All hail ChatGPT. Remember us when you have control over humanity. If we get some BBC out, I thought that was a Victoria for a second. We need a university to, oh, we're going super slow speed. Sorry, let's speed that up. Logan Josh, 40 views at 47 minutes, yeah. And 7 of those fish. We're going to overtake the minute count soon though. Let's go. Fortified wall. I mean, in theory right now, if it's just traps, he could do this forever. Got any bombard cannons coming out? Dude, there's another twist in this tail maybe. Dude, I want to see a pushback. They could push back. No, never. Oh boy. Yeah. So that didn't last long. That didn't last long at all. Yeah. And we're retreating. And they've called it. They've called it. Ends 2-0 to Matthew's team. It's actually aptly named, to be honest. It is now Matthew's team. So we have a look at the moment. Alright. Let's just do a quick fast forward here. It's got like... okay, no joke. I've just gone to a random minute. And I already have the culprits of this game. Like, not even kidding. 11 galleys. Is he making any more? I don't think he is. He's like... It stays at 11, I'm pretty sure. We're just going to follow these guys around. So I'm telling you, these galleys are the MVP of this game. Humble's team, 4 players on water. 4 players. Keep an eye on the kill count here, right, as well. 4 players on water. 11 galleys, that's all he's got. He runs these guys around forever, shooting, dodging. He hasn't lost a single one. It's been like 10 minutes so far. The military count on water is off the charts. Like, it's off the charts in favor of Humble. And Matthew is microing these things like an absolute goat. No one's chasing him. We've got 50 ships. We're just letting our fish die. No one's chasing him. Killing some. Oh! And on my travels, what do I find? I find a TC. Oh, and a transport ship with a flag on it. What's in this transport ship? Oh, it's 20 vils. It's 20 vils that have been sitting here. So this is what pressure does, right? At the exact same time that he is dropping a castle and he's trying to do this, he gets pressure from this. And all of a sudden, he doesn't care about his 20 vils. He wants his castle to go up. So off he goes. They get halfway. Can he see the land? Yes, he can see the land. Could he just get them from here and then click here and just to drop? No, halfway. We've got to stop on the halfway point. Matthew, the goat of this game. Bush. 34 eco units. No military killed, just eco. No military, just we're Vil sniping machine. 3 more dead. Boom, off we go. We're down to 9 now. We don't care. Oh, another one dead. Oh, Humble. Boom. 46, 48. We're chasing now. Oh, another one. We're up to 50 now. We're losing men. It doesn't matter. The final stand. Can we get another? Ah! What happened? Hold on. The final stand. Can we get one more? The fishing ship runs. Will we have enough? No. The final count. 46 eco units killed. 42 of which are from 42 from Farmer Yo, who's on 38 eco. Bro. We got a good look at the MVP. Matthew's team. Matthew's team right here. What a time. What a time to be alive. Even deleted the TC on land. These guys kept it up. Anyway. So, summary of the game. Probably didn't need 4 to go water. Or if you're going to go 4 on water, you need to like make sure you obviously kill everything. That's obviously, that goes without saying. Probably need at least 1 to play land. Get to a similar position that Vogster's in right now. Like once the fish are dead, just have like 1 guy to be like, all right, your job is to maintain control of water. Everyone else just get to the mainland and start booming as quickly as possible. And also take advantage. Like more people should have been doing this. Yeah, like Malay as well, fish traps, Portuguese, cheaper ships, like, or is it just warships? I don't know, I don't care. The point is, strategy was okay, execution, questionable, apart from Matthew, he's the GOAT. But generally, I think the 2v1 on this side, just because of the fast castle, overshadowed the strategy of going for water. This here, I think, was pretty even. I think this side was pretty even. In fact, if this side played out, yeah, I mean they're probably losing right now, to be honest. But in terms of like what got them to this point, the strategies were fairly even. Unfortunately, Vogster was just too in a good position that the water did not make up for the fact that someone was booming on land. Alright, so we have no third game because this is a best of series. We didn't get to see Hideout. We lose that game. Which means CharChar has won the sets.